This is Remix Report with your hosts, DJ JD and DJ J Spring. For the date of
October 20th, 2010.
Today's video brought to you by yourdjlogo.com. Get your new DJ logo today.
Hey everyone, welcome to Remix Report, episode 108. I'm DJ JD.
I'm DJ J Spring, and today we are doing another Playlist Wednesday. This time we have a reggae track that I would say is one of those all-time tracks that isn't going anywhere for a while. And this is a really good track because it's so easy to mix in.
Yes.
The way that, is that like a synth sound at the beginning? What is that? It's a little chopped up.
I'd say it's kind of a synth.
They actually took it from, it's the Pose Off rhythm, which there's a song called Pose Off that came out probably around 92, but the biggest song on that rhythm was Hot This Year by Dirtsman, and that's where that little sound that's at the beginning of this came from.
It's like a horn stab.
A horn stab, okay. Yeah. And you guys all know that song Hot This Year, and that's where this is from. And this was created by your friend DJ Excel.
Yeah, the guy who put me on, got me my first real remixes out to the masses. So a big shout out to Excel.
Yes.
Really owe him a lot. So he's the one who did this remix, and it's awesome. Of course, it's Coca-Cola Shape, Dat Sexy Body, Sasha, and Fatman Scoop.
When this song first came out, this is when I used to be really into reggae. I don't know if everyone knows that or not, but I used to do the reggae thing.
He's got crazy dub plates.
Someday everyone's gonna hear them, I promise. And when I used to listen to all the mix CDs that came out around this time. This song actually came out, or the Bookshelf rhythm itself came out in 98 or so, 98, 99. And back then, this song wasn't even, when the DJs would play 5 or 6 songs on the Bookshelf rhythm, this wouldn't even be included on the CDs. So I'm gonna take a guess that this song wasn't really that big in Jamaica. I mean, sometimes a rhythm will come out and it'll be successful, then they'll release another 6 or 7 songs on the rhythm after it's a success. So unless this came out after the rhythm was already big, I don't think this song was a hit at first. I think by the time it got to the American market, I think it was the American market that actually made the song a hit.
Yeah. And then, of course, Excel did this remix, Fatman Scoop, and it's one of Fatman Scoop's biggest remixes.
And this remix definitely made it a certified club banger.
Yeah, so it works every single time you can drop this, and it's just one of those go-to tracks that works every time. Girls just...
I mean, the way it hits after that horn stab is just... I mean, everyone knows what song it is right away.
Yeah. So we're going to give examples of how we mix in and out of it. So... how about I go first?
Do that, please.
Alright, so I am going to give an example of mixing into it, playing it after Upon the Replay by Rihanna, and then mixing out of it, I'm going to mix out after the first chorus where Fatman Scoop, is it Fatman Scoop that says remix?
Yeah.
Yep. Where it says remix, sometimes I'll echo out there and play something else. I'll really play whatever is close at that moment, but in this example I'll play Be Faithful, keep the Fatman Scoop tip.
You probably want to bring in something with a bang right away if you're going to...
Yeah.
Anytime, that's probably just in general, anytime you echo something out, and you're just going to drop something, you probably want it to be a pretty big song.
Exactly. You could do something like Party Up even. Yeah. That would be a good one. But
whatever you do, if you're going to echo something out, don't bring in a song that has an 8-bar intro.
Yeah, you got to come right with it. So this one I'm going to come right with the bass drop into Be Faithful. You
guys will notice when you do your example of mixing into this that it's what you call an anticipated...
Yeah, it's a anticipated intro. There's 4 beats before the downbeat, so you're actually going to drop this. If the chorus is 8 bars, you're going to drop this horn stab part
on the 8th bar.
On the 8th bar of that.
So you said 4 beats or 1 bar.
1 bar. Yep,
that's correct.
Of course, if you need help with beats and bars, go check out the beats and bars tutorial that we did a couple weeks ago. So let's go into my example.
Mr. DJ, so
All right, so that was my example of mixing in and out of this. I know you have an example as well.
Yeah, and I do. We talked about this before. You do this a lot too. When you're not mixing out of that remix part,
Yep.
you'll mix out of it. And the second chorus, the song goes chorus, verse, chorus. So the second chorus comes to an end with Fatman Scoop saying switch it up, switch it up. So if you start your 8-bar intro, when the chorus starts, the next song will come in right after Fatman Scoop says switch it up,
Yeah.
which is a perfect segue.
Perfect segue. That's really the way I mix out of this the most.
And
Makes the most sense. But
One of the reasons I love this song too is we said how easy it is to mix into it. It's also such a good segue track with the switch it up. It's so easy to mix out of. You can keep your reggae set going because this song incorporates, or at least the XL remix that we're talking about now, incorporates both the fig leaf rhythm, which is the rhythm from that song Dwayne by Red Rat. Do you know that song?
Yep.
That's the fig leaf rhythm, and that's incorporated in this song. The song also incorporates part of the Fiesta rhythm, which is Beanie Man Dude and Sham Vitamin S. So you could go into either of those after. Those work well too. But in this example that we're going to do now, I'm going to go from this reggae song into some hip hop. I'm going to play Miss New Booty by Bubba Sparks. And I think it hits pretty good after the switch it up part. So take a listen. Alright, so that was my example mixing out of this. I love playing this track for so many reasons that we talked about. And I don't think I'll stop playing it anytime soon. This is going to be a hit for a while to come.
yeah, it's one of the best club tracks ever.
I hope that Sasha sent a thank you note to Excel for doing
I hope
this.
she did too. I'm going to send Excel a thank you note.
All you guys should send Excel a thank you note. We need to get his address and we'll post it on the site.
Definitely. And maybe we'll get him on here to talk about how he made this and some other classic XL
He also
remixes.
did Like Glue by Sean Paul, and he's done a couple party breaks, so you guys definitely know.
Yeah. So, as always, register, leave a comment.
Or email us, remixreport@gmail.com.
Remixreport.com.